This college basketball picks edition of the Sports Gambling Podcast is brought to you by Underdog. Underdog's hooking up new customers. Play just $5 and get $75 in bonus funds when you sign up with the code SGPN.
Hey, this is John Sally, and you're listening to SGPN. Let it ride.
The Sports Gambling Podcast. I'm Sean, stacking the money green with my partner in picks, Ryan, Real Money Kramer. What's happening, Kramer?
I just discovered a undocumented black powder all over the studio over here.
Really?
So hopefully this wasn't some sort of targeted attack.
Okay, because if it was white powder, I would have some ideas, but black powder, that's interesting.
It's all over the place.
Okay. What do you got? Some crumbs?
I don't know. It's like I'm gonna guess it maybe was a residual from the incident that happened in the studio at some point earlier in the week. So we'll see. I might have to. We'll see. I might have to run out here when you bring Colby on while you guys talk.
All right, mysterious black powder. Very exciting.
I'm a little confused. Yeah.
Joining us on the line to talk all things college basketball from the college experience, Colby Dant, aka Pig Dundee. What's happening, Colby?
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. That must have been that gunpowder I sent the bad detective to take you guys out.
Is that it?
Well, Colby, I mean, in the ultimate,
got an explosive device over here.
You know, we were supposed to be on a team for our college football contest, and then any chance he can get, he throws us under the bus. Kramer, very, very sad.
Have we sorted out what we're going to do next year? Are we officially going to be on our own team?
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, Colby walked away. He took the bag. NC Nick was offering him, I guess, a much better deal than us.
Oh
so
wow.
He's in the transfer portal.
Yeah, me and NC Nick have talked about that. We're gonna have to get out there. We'll figure it out when I'm a free agent until otherwise. Haven't signed anywhere yet.
No, yes, and then it'll actually come down to signing up, and we'll probably just add Colby on because why not? But
which it sounds like in the near future we might be able to trade whether or not Colby's going to enter the transfer portal.
Oh yes, there was a lot of news about some of these markets being able to potentially trade the fact that someone is or isn't entering the transfer portal, where they're going to end up. I mean, how does that not? Someone's going to have inside information.
It is obviously the simplest way, like the shortest path to inside information.
Well, yeah,
is that now? I was saying,
but also like and again, there are markets that you could trade where people could have inside information, like the entertainment markets, whether a coach is going to sign somewhere, like who the Giants' next head coach could be. There's certainly a possibility that someone will get some inside information. So obviously, if you're trading into that market, you gotta know that going into it.
Oh yeah, but these are markets that are generally reactive to information.
Yeah.
And they can end up being predictive right up before the moment because the information's already out there. Now, in the case with these, like, I think everyone thinks every kid with a transfer portal story is going to all of a sudden be a massive market. It is worth noting that you need someone to take the other side of. Like, it doesn't really just work where you're going to go in and rip off. Some 3 stars transferring from the MAC to the SEC, and he knows about it before everyone else. Guaranteed, he's not going to make a dime on that. That would be my take.
Well, yeah, you got to be careful with your username.
I mean, you see all these bitch ass quarterbacks entering the portal because they're little bitches, right?
Well,
there's one way to fix this.
How?
Option. The quarterback becomes the next guy.
Oh, you're saying everyone run the option?
You shouldn't even pay these quarterbacks. These bitch ass quarterbacks.
You know
right?
what the funniest? You know what the funniest thing is? Now that I saw the USC, the re-signing day, like he re-upped his 1-year deal. The quarterback decided to stay. College sports is insane, Colby.
It's just too much change too fast. That's basically what it is. It's like we've been hit with like 500 million things.
They had so many rules, and then they just said completely no rules. To me, it seems like very. I mean, bring in Roger Goodell. Guy knows how to run an organization.
No,
hey,
don't have him touch anything. We got the Indiana Bears happening.
You don't want it to be successful.
The Gare Bears, the Gary Indiana Bears.
That would be great. Nice outdoor stadium.
That's just classic nonsense right there. Getting away from the city, getting away from the soul of who you are. Hallis is rolling over in his fucking grave.
But they haven't. Well, I think it's better chance now that they don't have a dome. So you got that going for you, Colby.
Yeah, but here's the thing. If you stay at Soldier Field and invest in that would make sense. Or you play at Wrigley, or you could play at this legendary stadium that the Bears have played at before, called Illinois Memorial Stadium down there in Champaign, Illinois. There's 3 options there for you to do. Instead, you're just corporate bullshit. Kevin Warren, he tried to ruin football for us in the Big Ten during COVID.
He did.
And now he's part of the Chicago Bears. He's ruining that franchise.
It is funny that he's followed from Big Ten to Chicago Bears.
You know what he was known for? And he was known for the Alliance, Sean.
Yes. Yeah. Well, that was the. Oh man. Remember,
he's got did he have a handshake deal on Arlington Heights? Is that what happened?
That was. Oh man. Kevin Warren really is some of these guys just fail upward. Where has he done a great job of managing stuff, and yet he just continues to get high profile
like Cliff
gigs.
Kingsbury, but in management form.
Yes.
Well. In fairness,
you see it in politics.
It is a lot harder to fail that way coaching. We have seen some guys do it.
Kingsbury was terrible at Texas Tech, and he got the Cardinals hired him. It was like, what?
He went upwards.
But it does show you how, in general, most of these things, it's not like this is like a dirty secret to business. It's not about making the business the best it can be. It's about making as much money as I can make.
Yeah.
And so,
that's how you ruin the product.
Of course. I mean, what has a hedge fund made better? It's generated value. It's good at extracting that value, but then there's nothing left. And so, I mean, I think that we're going to look back on this time in college sports, and we're going to kind of like we looked at the ACC television deal for a while. We're going to look at some comically bad deals made by athletic departments. I think we're going to look at the Big 12 hedge fund deal, private equity deal, and say that was a bad deal.
Well, they haven't agreed to it yet. They haven't agreed to it yet, but it seems it's going that direction. But here's the thing: the schools can opt in as they want. It's not one of the mandatory things like the Big Ten was pushing.
That's why it's going to turn into a bad deal. If you're a private equity situation, what's in it for you to structure a deal like that? I guarantee. I just think we're going to look back just like look at this ACC television deal for all these years and this money. And then 3 years later, it was the worst deal they could have made. So all of these early deals with private equity, I think are going to look bad in the near term. But
I mean, I'm not excited about private equity anywhere near the sport, but that's where
I'm only excited for private equity if they give us a massive bag of cash. Other than that, if it affects me personally, I love private equity. Everywhere else, I don't like it. So,
well said.
If they would, yes, the idea of them investing in sports and college sports is really weird and seems to be jacking stuff up. That being said,
it's not weird at all. They can't afford pro sports. There's not enough pro sports teams.
Wait, have you seen there was what was it? HBO Real Sports? I forget who did it on private equity coming into Pop Warner. All this little league sports. I'm serious. It's a real big thing right now. They're buying up all the shit for little league sports in America.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. Well, and then because NIL and college, that these college kids can make so much money that the feeder programs in the college is becoming big business as well.
You think that's what it is, but as someone who's been in the youth sports streets, it's not been like that. COVID is what changed everything in youth sport. I mean, there's all of these things that have been going on, but what happened during COVID is that's when the organizations started consolidating like businesses. And instead of having, I live in Los Angeles, instead of having 20 soccer clubs my daughter could join, before COVID. After COVID, there were 3 or 4. And so you have all of this, like, because in youth sports for profit, the easiest way to make more money is not hire more administrative staff, just have more teams with the same administrative staff, only hire more coaches, get more players. And so the equivalent of that with what we're seeing, whether it's youth sports beneath the high school level, at the high school level, the AAU level, into college, is it's all being structured around how do we make as much money as possible right now.
All I know is this: our generation is the worst.
Well, the younger generation, I don't know if they're better. Shout out to Hunter in the chat saying, cannot wait to hear Kramer be on the Terps over Virginia for 2 reasons. 1, buzz, and 2, because it's Virginia. Colby, is there any chance when we discuss UVA versus Maryland that Kramer takes UVA late in 14.5?
No. But
No.
A cool idea would be if like those two were like join a conference together.
Colby, you're talking crazy.
Right.
What, these regional
border
teams
battles
group
right?
up together.
A lot of animosity between both states when it comes to sports. It'd be really cool. Really cool.
They call
idea.
these conferences.
Really cool idea.
It's a crazy idea. It would never work.
It's
Colby, where do you get these
Maryland's got
ideas?
A conference game in Los Angeles, but hey, what a great idea, right?
Hey, let's get to the picks. We got a bunch of games. We're talking one Friday game, bunch of Saturday games, even some Sunday games.
That Friday game, Sean.
Yes,
that was to go back to Rudy. That was for you. Right?
Yes, I appreciate this. This is going to be. I'm really torn. Kramer, let's break it down.
One more thing before we talk games.
Oh, yeah, we got to talk
fellow
about
podcaster Doug Gottlieb has one of the worst. This is his second year now, right? Colby had one of the worst opening seasons a coach could ever have, especially considering that coach spends some of his days spewing hot air and talking shit on other people. Correct me if I'm wrong, Colby. He coaches Green Bay, Wisconsin.
He does, the Phoenix, and they were my money line dog yesterday, which hit subscribe to the college basketball experience.
And he, in what can only be viewed as has to be a little bit of a content bit, he announced with his team in a post-game presser that he's going to be focusing most of his energy on the team, so much so he's going to cancel his radio show.
It's very funny that he canceled the radio show, but highlighted he's still going to be doing a podcast.
can I
I don't know why that was so funny. It's like, I'm going to totally lock in. I'm canceling the radio show. But
Sean,
Doug, you're still going to do the podcast.
We're in the business a little bit. This is the time of year where shows get canceled. We've seen a number of shows get canceled. Perhaps his show got canceled. Why? How else do you explain the radio show getting canceled?
Very funny.
The podcast continuing.
Yeah,
you're not doing this for the kids, Doug, or you would have done it last year. Like it doesn't take
true.
It doesn't take a smart
theory,
person.
Though. I have a theory.
Got canceled.
Ratings were through the roof.
Yeah, definitely got canceled. That's my theory. But also, this year's team actually has a pulse. Last year's team.
Yeah. Last year's team was very, very bad.
Yeah, I mean, you look at this year's team.
They've turned it around, Colby. Right? I mean, at least relative.
No, you're right, dude. Like they're 6-7 this year, and they probably should be better than that. They should have beat Minnesota at the barn, lost in overtime. That would have been a huge win. They blew like an 18-point lead against Robert Morris, where he slammed the chair. I don't know if you saw that tape of him.
Yes, that was great.
Slamming the chair. So they probably should be like 9-7 or 10, I'm sorry, 9-5 or 10-4 or something. So, and what's interesting is he got most of these guys from the D2 and D3 ranks. So I think he realizes A, my show is going to get canceled, and B, if I do this, it will ignite my team, and maybe we can do
Coach
something.
Canceling his radio show. He's never going to do media again. Oh, he's still doing the podcast.
Don't worry, guys. Still doing the podcast. My voice will be out there.
Smash the subscribe button. Give us 5 stars. No, literally, Doug Gottlieb's asking for 5 stars. If you have 5 stars, either on Spotify or as a player, he's taking all your 5 stars. Any 5 stars he can get, he is taking. Very hilarious story. Just the whole thing about the radio show's gone, but I'm still doing the podcast is just a hilarious And to me, it's a very funny.
So per the like front office and things that report on this type of activity, while the Doug Gottlieb show was not formally canceled, the station is changing their lineup. The show that is replacing the Doug Gottlieb show is a different format. And it does
sounds like this wasn't Doug's idea.
It does seem like it sounds like this was a graceful way to let him step away and not embarrass him.
Mutual parting of the ways between us and the radio
This
station.
is a UFL Jeff situation. Is that what we're dealing with here?
I mean, yeah, definitely. And I mean, maybe he just thought about it and said, you know what? There's no way I can succeed as a coach of a T1 program
Recently, Colby, he was forced to fly to a game separately from his team. And that was the wake up call that caused.
How could you not see this coming?
Well, first of all, you're telling me that was the only time you had to travel separately. This is crazy. I mean, what a loser. I mean, I was not a big Doug Gottlieb guy before this all went down. He was kind of an annoying voice on the radio. I don't know if Colby liked him because of his crotchety takes, but my God, what an embarrassing way to go down.
But I like him now after hitting on the money line. I'm Team Gottlieb over here, so watch what you say about my boy.
Colby's going to be a guest on this podcast and going to have to pretend like we didn't talk shit on him.
The quote, the podcast will allow for greater flexibility.
Yeah, the flexibility of not having a job
and allowing to better prioritize the team.
Yeah, sure. It's all about the team. Love you, Doug.
Now, when he takes a new job at the end of the season, it will make this story even greater. All right.
Kramer. Hey, before we get started, of course, shout out to Kalshi. Kalshi, you can trade in all 50 states. Kalshi is live right now. Use that promo code SGPN. New traders get $20 in your account. Of course, you can trade NFL Thursday Night Football tonight. We got an awesome college football slate this weekend. We got an awesome college basketball slate this weekend. And the great part is you can trade at any time. You can hop in live, trading the action. Hey, you want to trade on Will Trump release any of the Epstein files? They got a market for it. They really have everything.
What are those odds?
Well, let's see. Before December 20th, 2025, no. Wow, $100 trade on no. $100 would return you 201. Again, I'm not a political guy, but I don't know. I have no idea. But if you got an angle, hopefully you can get in on it. You can obviously trade the college football playoff winners. They have so much action you can get in over on Kalshi. And the best part is it's available in all 50 states. Use that promo code SGPN KALSHI. And we're also brought to you by Rhythm. The Rhythm is gonna betcha picks, props, sides, and totals. Someone said they got bummed when they didn't hear the Rhythm song. Rhythm's been doing a great job, especially college football, bowl season, postseason. They're on a crazy 13-0 ATS run. And of course, great companion to the college experience. Of course, Colby, Noah, Mollyline, Mac, they break down all the games, but it's also great to have data insights, and you can even build your own model and start cashing along with them. Of course, 25% off the premium with the promo code SGPN25, but you can get started for free today. Just download the Rhythm app, RITHMM. The Rhythm is gonna betcha. RITHMM, promo code SGPN25.
All right, let's get to it. Loaded slate. As Colby pointed out, he was very generous to give us a Friday night game. Seems like it was maybe just for Sean.
Well, this is a good game.
Is it?
Villanova at Wisconsin. Two top 40 teams. Friday night. I mean, we got the Staples in action here.
Yeah, two forms of
in beautiful Milwaukee.
Yeah, a lot of neutral sites. Once again, absolutely terrible what's happening to the sport. But it is a good matchup, and it should be an all Wisconsin crowd. So you got Kevin Willard in year one of the Wildcat era at Villanova, and they've been a little bit better than expected. I would say 8-2, fresh off an ass whooping against Pitt. Eat shit, Pitt, as Moneyline Mac would say. And
yeah,
then
and I mean their 2 losses was BYU at the neutral. They lost by 5. Michigan, who I mean, Michigan kicks everyone's ass. And then they haven't really played. I mean, nice win over Temple, but and
You're
nice win over
handicap.
What's up?
You're making the handicap.
What do you mean?
They're going away from home and playing a challenging opponent. Feels like a loss.
Could be. Yeah.
I assume that's where you're going with your.
No, I'm saying they've done here. Well, mostly at home. They did go on the road against LaSalle. They did play a neutral against Penn. And to your point, they got their ass kicked against Michigan. I do think this is going to be a tough spot at Wisconsin. Colby, do I have any hope as a Villanova backer potentially here in this game? I may have to take Wisconsin because I do think this is a good spot for them.
Yeah, Wisconsin. Greg Gard. I know he was voted on the TCE show last coach to leave your kids with, but
Wisconsin hasn't been perfect either, though. They just lost at Nebraska.
Yeah, but at Nebraska, they're undefeated right now. There's Wisconsin 6-0 in the state of Wisconsin. To me, one of the things Greg Gard did really well the past couple of years is he kind of changed his offensive philosophy. They used to kind of be like Tony Bennett in Virginia. They have been scoring a lot of points lately. And the guard play with John Blackwell and Nick Boyd, I think all the difference here. I'm going to lay it with the Badgers at home on Wisconsin.
Yeah. As much as I love Villanova, and I'm cautiously optimistic about the new regime here. This is a tough road spot, tough environment. I think you got it to end Wisconsin 80% from the line. I think you got to take Wisconsin here. As much as I want to just blindly be a homer and take Villanova, Kramer, what are you doing? Greg, you're taking Wisconsin here.
Oh, 100%. 2.5. If we didn't mention the spread, Colby, this is a real number or this is
all fake numbers right now.
What do you mean fake? You mean Pick Dundee numbers?
Yeah, they're not
originated.
Official. They're not official, but they'll be somewhere in that vein.
Yeah, you also, I mean, you can easily get into the handicap that Sean likes to lay out. The discrepancy in free throw percentage in this game is ridiculous. Styles make fights. Wisconsin's going to want to push. Villanova wants to do the opposite of that. Yeah, let's Villanova on the road. Fade. Also, Villanova has a lot of their offensive prowess has been carried by their rebounding ability, which is something Wisconsin also does very well.
Another thing we should note is the Big East is complete trash this year. So
yeah, what's up with that?
Well, they get their money next year. Remember, they're all basketball first schools. So next year, this is a worry in college hoops for the Power Five. The other teams that have football is the Big East is going to be throwing all of their money into all their rev share money into basketball. So those schools should all be pretty awesome next year with their money, but it didn't count for this calendar year. So something to note, but I can tell you this, man, your boy Ken Palm and Bart Torvik, we got to sound the alarms on them. They're cooking the books with these numbers. I don't know if they have an alliance with
handshake agreement,
ESPN or something, but I think without question, it was funny. I was on a text message chain with a bunch of college basketball guys, TJ Reeves,
Three Dogs Thursday,
our boy, just a bunch of huge college basketball fans. And we were just talking about, we had addressed it in our show that how anybody could come of any opinion. Arizona has played by far the hardest schedule in college basketball thus far. Like, I don't think anybody that watches the sport could say otherwise, right? For the undefeated teams, right? And then Michigan, I would say, has looked so damn good throughout the season, beating the hell out of some of these juggernauts, right? There's just no way you could not have Arizona and Michigan as the top 2 teams in the country, right? 0. Well, I haven't checked Ken Palm today, but over the past couple of days,
Gonzaga and Iowa State up there.
Well, who does he have number 1? Is he still UConn?
Michigan.
Okay, he had UConn. Torvik might have had UConn.
No, yeah. Ken Palm's had Michigan up top for a while. He's been talking about how it's like one of the greatest teams in the history of his.
Where
database.
does he have Arizona right now? In
4.
Yeah. Okay. So it's moved up 2 spots after a win, but it's still ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Well, just to be clear, he uses his net rating. as a rate. It's not his personal rating system.
I mean,
it's his algorithm.
Either way, he has the SEC rated as the best conference, which I can't believe. Like anybody that watches college hoops, this would be like the SEC like 10 years ago in football when we knew it was the best conference for sure. You know, like by far, this would be like them putting that as the, you know, like the fifth best conference or whatever they're putting the Big 12 at, the third best conference. The Big 12 is by far, without question. I ran the numbers on this shit. I went through their Power 5 records.
Look out. Colby's running the numbers.
How about this? Against Power 5 opponents. You ready for this? Against Power 5 opponents, the Big 12, and this was as of a couple days ago. So there might be some differences, but this is as of Saturday, right? Or no, Sunday. The Big 12 was 43-26 against Power 5 opponents. The Big 10, which I guessed this just by watching hoops, that this would be our pecking order, by the way. I said Big 12 would be 1, Big 10 would be 2, 3 would be, I thought it would be the ACC or SEC. I wasn't sure, right? And the last place would be the Big East. So check this out. As of Sunday, Big 12 is 43-26 against Power 5 opponents, right? The Big 10 is 28-26. The SEC is 31-43. The ACC is 31-36, and the Big East is 19-28. So I don't know how the fuck they cook these books, but they're all fucking jaded numbers. I can't trust either of those bastards. The way that anybody that watches the Big 12 is incredible this year. I mean, some of their worst teams, TCU beat Florida, beat Wisconsin. I don't understand how they could come of the logic without just cooking the books.
Big 12, only 7 of Ken Palm's top 40 teams compared to the SEC that has 9. Impossible. I just no. And the Big 10 has 11 for what it's worth.
The Big 10's different because it has 18 teams, so maybe you could sell me on that. But no.
I think. I mean, look, Virginia Tech is 61st, so you know obviously there's some issues here overall with the. We haven't gotten deep enough into the season. We have a small sample size. I mean, if you're going to tell me that Virginia Tech is rated lower than Northwestern, go fuck yourself.
I mean, if you're going to tell me Arizona's not number 1, I think they should be number 1 in everyone's poll. But Michigan would be the only exception.
Yeah, I mean, how would you? To debate between Michigan and Arizona, it's a good conversation.
I think Arizona's strength of schedule is way better, but Michigan has blown out their competition so much that it's a healthy debate. Yeah,
Michigan's just destroying people. Colby, I have a question. St. John's, Kentucky. Why is this game in Atlanta, Georgia? What am I missing?
It's a double header. They do this for the Atlanta Hoops Challenge or some shit they do every year. It's once again, and Atlanta, it's called Catlanta because there's so many Kentucky fans there. It's historically been a place. I saw Patino was addressing that. He even addressed it because that's where the SEC tournament used to be held back when he coached Kentucky. Yeah. I mean, it's a double header though. They do this tournament. I want to say it's put on by Nike, if memory serves me correct, or used to be put on by Nike. Yeah. But anyway, this would have been so much better though if it was Patino coming back to Lexington. To ruin that is terrible.
But still feels like the crowd will be anti Patino, right?
I would assume so, just because there's just so many Kentucky fans there, and Big Blue Nation travels. Even if they don't live there, they will fucking go to Atlanta. So, look, Mark Pope, they finally found something last game against Indiana. I know we were on the wrong side of that, but they had to prove it to me that they could win one of these big games. They did, and I think they found something there. Having the Johnnies favored the way, I don't know. Did we state the number that we had?
What 2? Well, you got 3. St. John's laying 3 here on the road. Feels a little dicey. Neither team has performed well away from their home building, really.
Yeah. So I'll take the Wildcats though. I think they've woken up, man. This is the highest. These are the 2. This is like the NIL game. This is the 2 highest payrolls, I think, this offseason, going toe to toe with one another. But I just think the fact that Kentucky won the game, got out of that funk. Now this is practically a home game for them. Yeah. So I'll take the Wildcats against Slick Rick.
I think 3 points is way too much. Give me Kentucky. Kentucky +3 here, as you mentioned, kind of a home spot for the Kentucky Wildcats. And yeah, look at St. John's. What they've struggled on neutral courts. I mean, Kentucky lost to Michigan State on the neutral, but I still think it's going to feel like a home game for Kentucky. They're going to be super motivated to win this. So I think it should be a close game. 3 points could matter.
Mo's in the chat. I think certain places you could say that if you've been to Kentucky, the whole fucking state will go to their games, whether they're on campus or not. You could play the games, in the middle of June or July, and they would go. So it is ruined to me. To me, you play this on campus, it's way better. It sells better for TV.
Give me, come on, guys. There's great diners all around the Georgia area.
No, come on.
Are you kidding me? We don't call them diners. They're
have
called
strip
Waffle
clubs,
House.
right?
They're called roadside entertainment.
He's one of those guys who will get penetration.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's fair to say this about both teams, and I'll just trust Pitino more. But this Kentucky team hasn't done shit away from their home building.
And yes, Mark Pope did play for Rick Pitino.
Yeah, there's also a little of that. Pitino's going to be up and get a good greasy meal after the game. Maybe use the grease for lubrication. Who knows? Pitino's into some weird shit. Saturday now noon, which by the way, college basketball competing with college football playoff and NFL. Sean, how do you prioritize? The God's eye. We have 8 TVs. We have NFL football.
Yep.
We have college football.
Yep.
We have obviously TV1 front and center main TV. We have 3 slightly larger TVs at the top, 4, 5, and 6. Does college basketball make it on to any of the critical TVs?
Yeah, because they're only playing one game on one game at a time on Saturday for the NFL, and yeah, college hoops rounds out the rest of God's eye. Obviously, the pupil will be locked in on the Eagles Redskins game.
So there will be no NBA games on. You like to once in a while.
We'll see. I mean, we have 8 TVs, right? Who am I to say?
How about Adam Silver saying, "Well, NBA Cups, we're looking to get those things on college campuses."
Oh, that'd be fun.
Also worth noting that not only do we
that would be pretty fun.
Not only do we have college football playoff with Tulane, Ole Miss, we do have Ferris State versus Harding and Montana State. Yeah. So
those games are on. Harding is untelevised. Montana
ESPN
State will
2. be ESPN2. Harding is on.
It's on TV, Sean.
Yeah.
No, it's got to be on one of the big TVs. College basketball has been demoted. We have Harding versus Ferris State. All right. Which, by the way, I saw a big controversy on people calling Tarleton State. That is incorrect. It is not Tarleton State anymore.
What is Tarleton, right?
Tarleton.
Yeah, I disagree.
Okay. Well, I mean, we got
you
into
can't, if you've been called something if you've been called something for 100 years, you don't have the right to just change it. All right.
Yeah. Utah Tech, Colby. Utah Tech. Or Dixie State or whatever they call themselves.
Yes,
yeah.
Dixie
that
State,
was the proper name. All right. North Carolina, Ohio State. Noon on Saturday, going head to head.
Same stadium as the previous one. This is a doubleheader.
So this is like the head to head. We're gonna do a college basketball little special neutral site McGillicuddy to go head to head with the college football playoff. That seems unintelligent. North Carolina laying 4.5 against Ohio State. Of course, Ohio State has the bye this week. The very confusing college football bye. Ohio State is catching a projected 4.5 points here in this matchup. Got to imagine that this will be a Tar Heel crowd. Colby?
Yes, 100%. And got to imagine, I was wondering when we were looking at these numbers, and feel free to, in my head, I was like, I gave it a little bit of love more than what they were projecting.
Well, you made it 4.5. I mean, certainly.
I think there's a shot. This could be like 6.5.
I mean, if you want to, Ken Palm has it at 3. So I think you're not that far off. I think, I was going to make this point earlier, but I think part of what's throwing off the just in general, the advanced numbers is how they're handling these neutral site versus semi-home versus away games. I think that's probably throwing off the formula a little bit. And so Torvik has 2.5. Ken Palm has 3. you know, if you make it 4.5 because you think it's going to be a Tar Heel crowd, I'm not going to get mad at that angle.
Either
Are you
way,
still laying it though?
I am. Ohio State came off a crazy win against West Virginia in like double overtime, I think it was.
Correct.
Carolina, Seth Tremble might be back. That's huge. Whether he comes back or not, I think Carolina's playing good ball. I think they're kind of flying under the radar a little bit. So give me the Heels.
That West Virginia game was the game that was played in the LeBron Arena there in Cleveland.
Yes.
So
I'm gonna go Ohio State 4.5, and especially if I get that 6.5 that Colby's talking about, or 6, like it even more there. I think this is gonna come down to the last couple of possessions. I know they're coming off a tough double OT game against West Virginia, but they got a full week to get ready for this game, and they play very clean offense. Don't turn it over. Hit their free throws. 8% advantage over UNC. That's gonna matter in a close spread.
I could
give me Ohio State.
Yeah, using the free throw handicap now. That's very sharp. Yeah, North Carolina's done well against everyone that isn't Michigan. That's the
great
handicap.
rebounding team. Great rebounding team.
Yeah, give me North Carolina.
Yeah.
Guys are crazy.
Give me North Carolina. You know what? And Colby pointed out that will be the matchup to watch when they dominate the glass.
He preached that all ACC media days. It was like, last year I made a mistake in the portal. I didn't go and grab the best. He goes, I think he even said, like, there's a plaque on my office of me, Dennis Rodman, and Anthony Mason going up for a rebound. And he goes, guess what? I wasn't able to get that rebound because I'm short. We got height. We got a lot of height, and it's showing so far this season.
Also worth noting that the Tar Heels do not allow teams to get to the line a ton, so that might neutralize that great free throw shooting of Ohio State. 1 p.m. on the West Coast, still on Saturday. We're in Indianapolis.
Not Henkel though.
So we're playing where the Pacers play for Northwestern. Yes. Butler.
It's terrible.
Butler
doubleheader. This is a doubleheader, by the way. They're doing some similar thing here. Northwestern is a 1-point favorite. Chris Collins, Northwestern, been a great story. Thad Matta and Butler, kind of a make or break season for them. They just got. We just lost money on them against UConn.
How much were they? What was the spread on that?
It's like 15.5. Dude, they were covering the whole game. It was a terrible beat, I thought. But Butler has, man, I feel like Butler, this is his best team he's had, Thad Matta. But man, the last couple times between the UConn game and the Boise game, it's been tricky. But I'm going back to the well. I think they'll have the crowd. Northwestern fans aren't going to travel to Indianapolis. It's still Butler University is located in Indianapolis, so I think they will have the crowd. Give me these dogs to get it out right here.
That felt very homery.
Yeah, Colby couldn't even sell me on it. I'm going Northwestern.
I just think the Big East has been trash this year. So yeah. I mean, that's the concern. But I will say, Northwestern's lived on the edge a little bit too. I mean, they got beat by Oklahoma State there in Chicago. They had a 2-point win against DePaul, who's one of the worst teams in the Big East. So who we thought was one of the worst teams in the Big East. We'll see. But yeah,
I like Northwestern. Doesn't turn it over. 20th in the nation in turnover percentage offensively. Give me Northwestern laying the short number. Kramer, what are you doing?
I'm very torn. Because I wanted to take Butler, then Colby made it muddy with a half-assed handicap.
Well, look, they're still 8-3. It's not a half-assed handicap. It's just the past 2 games they've been disappointing. All right, even the Providence win. Even the Providence win was disappointing. Out the gate, they were playing great ball. I thought they should have beat SMU at SMU. They beat South Carolina, so they've shown that they beat Virginia, which. To me is a solid team. It's just they've been sputtering the past 2 or 3 games, but I think they can get it together here. They're going to have the crowd.
Yeah,
let's go.
Give me Butler. You're right. Although, yeah, because the football team, the
Northwestern Island
Indiana football team doesn't play, so the rest of the state of Indiana can focus on something else. My God, quick aside. Indiana fans, who knew they were such mouth breathing, fucking annoying pieces of shit? I don't mean that. I mean that endearingly. Like, my God, you pop your head up a little bit.
You talking about Joe Buck?
I'm just that, like, they're turning into. I don't want to. I always was told that people from the Midwest were friendly people. These people from Indiana are like some sort of weird hills have eyes versions of like I don't know what's the worst Northeast city in terms of the Philly fans. So imagine Philly fans moved to the Midwest, lived in a
like you said bad fans,
like obnoxiously annoying when they're good, and when they're bad,
go Birds, dickhead.
They disappear into the oblivion. Yeah, these Indiana. Well, you like
it could be Boston.
Yeah, and Philly fans
I feel like
don't
Philly
disappear
fans
when they're bad.
Yeah, I feel like Philly fans rep
they
harder
get more
when
vocal when their team's
when
bad.
when they're bad, they're still showing up. Where I feel like Boston might.
Well, we now have a before and after. But Eagles or Philly fans before winning championship and after, it's certainly been a different vibe. And I would say that they're different than Boston fans. Yeah, you're probably right. Boston fans are probably more fair weather at the end of the day.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the point was to make these Indiana fans. It's like, shut the fuck up. I can't wait for Indiana to suck at sports again. I hope Kurt Signetti goes somewhere else. They're just very.
I don't think he is.
Very annoying fan base. Very annoying.
You're just saying this because Joe Buck's an Indiana grad, huh?
No, it has nothing to do with now knowing that. It's even worse. But just
Mark Cuban too.
Shocked.
That is a disgusting act.
I'm going to withdraw my thoughts on. I mean, obviously the NFL Combine needs to move out of Indy now faster.
Oh
than ever.
wow! Right.
That's the only reason people
should have
go
never
there.
been. The NFL should have never been in Indy.
Yeah, I mean, who knew they even had airports?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to land there. Fly right over Houston, Arkansas, 2:30 p.m. on Saturday on the West Coast. This one's in Newark, which can only mean it must be another neutral site gimmick here at the Rock.
And this is, dude, they disguise this for the 9/11. This is like, what's the name of this? Research this. I saw the commercial for this.
No,
they're
didn't.
doing this. They're doing this
didn't.
to try to help 9/11 or something, like the awareness for 9/11 or something. I saw this. I saw the ad on social media.
I'll look it up. That's disgusting.
Find out the name of this tournament. It's not
9/11
even 9/11
awareness.
No, it's something. It's something like that. I forget. What is
It's at
this?
the Prudential Center.
Yeah, it's at the Rock. Let's see.
The name of the match.
Oh my God, they're calling it the. I
Never
almost
forget.
don't even want.
Never forget.
The
Tribute
Never
Classic.
Forget Tribute
Yeah.
Classic. Are you kidding me?
Seems
Supports 9/11 related charities.
Oh well, that's good, but it does seem odd to not do it. Wouldn't you do it around 9/11?
Yeah, you would think that, or if you would do that,
Or I
wouldn't
guess
you
they don't
use
play
teams
college
that?
basketball.
Wouldn't you do teams that actually
Teams
like
from the area?
Yes, this is. Hey guys,
It
these
does
two,
seem like a weird thing for Arkansas and Houston to participate
Or
in.
play it at the fucking Garden. I don't want to be. I don't mean to be disrespectful if someone takes this the wrong way, but no buildings fell down in Newark, New Jersey. What are they doing?
Well,
and
they
if
did.
they
It was
did, no one
unrelated,
noticed.
though.
Yeah,
It was a building code violation.
It was
'cause
unrelated to a plane or not a plane. I don't
That
know
was
if
that
they're
old
steel.
bowling alley, right?
This is pretty disgusting.
Look, what's disgusting, guys?
Paramount
this-
Plus is involved. There's blood on their hands.
This is
This is what I'm saying.
I know a graft when I see one. Hey, we're doing a tournament. It's 9/11. Yeah, we got Houston and Arkansas. They're coming up. Don't worry about where they're going, Joes. Okay, forget about it. We're hardworking Joes. Colby,
This is
play
what I'm
that
saying.
Clip. This is
play
the Union
disgusting.
clip because that's the guys running this.
Hard-working, tax-paying people like you, and we don't take shit from nobody.
A 9/11 basketball tournament. This is a fucking Goomba. I thought of this.
And Calipari's one of the coaches. Are
Oh,
you
come
kidding?
on. You get the slipperiest guy in the sport.
On December 21st. What? What's or 20th? December 20th. It is.
Wait,
What?
this is. Hold on. The Never Forget Tribute Classic has been being played since 2016.
First time hearing of it.
If so, it was Northeastern school, so it didn't like catch my radar. You know what I mean? So
Let's see. Yeah, this is one of the crazier things I've ever learned about in sports.
I've never seen them promote it. This was promoted though. Like I said, I saw the commercial for it, and I was like, "What?"
It's like those.
If so, they might have just had the tournament and they just said, okay, well, and they didn't deem it like a commercial. They didn't lean into it.
It's like those weird commercials that show you how awesome life is in Israel and how everyone's very inclusive over there. I'm just watching YouTube and I'm getting this fucking, my God.
I think we're the only ones who get that ad.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it's very weird. We're in the middle of watching sports or VSiN, and we get a hey, look how much these people, these brown people and these white people like each other over here. All right, I'm very distracted by the first trip.
Wait, I got the list. So last year was Princeton and Rutgers. No
more
wonder
sense.
why. Yeah,
that makes more sense.
The year before, which they took a year off, by the way. The year, 2 years before,
they forgot.
Was,
Ironically, they never forget, except in 20. What happened in 23? We've kind of forgot.
Oh man,
it was Villanova, Boston College. Then in 21,
okay.
In 21, they had a women's and a basketball and a men's doubleheader there. UConn St. Bonaventure. They took off COVID. 19, they had Villanova and Delaware, right? And Mississippi State and Kansas State. Weird. That's a weird one.
Villanova leads all teams at 3-0 in the Never Forget Tribute Classic. You want to know who second place is all time? Mississippi State, of course. We all know Mississippi State. Big
couple of riverboats taken out.
That's cold. I mean,
what the fuck? UCLA played in this one year.
Yeah, why not?
What the fuck?
This is even worse though. This is the worst one yet because it'd be really cool if like both these teams were at a conference and they called it the Southwest Conference.
Oh no.
It'd be really cool. It'd be really cool. You could take all the
these
Texas schools.
Ideas.
Houston could play Rice. You got Baylor. You could have Texas A&M, and then you have one outsider, and that's Arkansas because it's a border battle. And a lot of people don't know the difference when they drive through from Texas into Arkansas. You can't even tell the difference. But they played in Newark. What? Come on, man. The fans, you're just spitting on the fans' faces, right? Like this is an old school rivalry game. Especially if 1980s college basketball, Houston went to multiple Final Fours, multiple national championships. This is was a heated rivalry, and you're putting it. Hey, get ready, Razorback fans. Get ready, Houston Cougar fans. We're heading to Newark to play one another. Disgusting.
Makes sense. But what do we like in the game? What are we doing? I mean, Arkansas's looked pretty good. Obviously, Houston's always good.
Look, I shit on the SEC, but there's a couple teams that look really good in the SEC. Mainly, I would say Vanderbilt and a little bit of Alabama, depending on which game you catch. But Arkansas is a team that I think's trajectory is heading up. So I will take the Razorbacks. I think they can cover this number.
5.5 feels like a lot on a neutral for Arkansas. Obviously, if this was in Houston, you could talk me into Houston here, but 5.5 for this Arkansas team. I'm with you, Colby. They're playing pretty good basketball. I mean, their advanced numbers are great. And I think they'll be fine here on a neutral. They struggled against Duke, but they've played good since. Beat Louisville, Texas Tech on the neutral. I think they're going to be. They might be live for this too. So yeah, I like Arkansas plus 5.5. Kramer.
Calipari brought his team to the Northeast at this time of the year last year to play Michigan. Calipari in general has performed well in the Northeast as a coach. I think that's the handicap. And we're gonna. I do have AI is currently looking into how much they've given to charity. So
no.
It doesn't seem like there's no public announcements around how much money is actually given. Now,
come on, Kramer.
I'll give the charity a plug. Families of Freedom Scholarship Fund.
Okay, maybe
which has been awarded over $190 million. They've awarded over $190 million in scholarships in their history since 2001. No mention or footnote as to how much this could the basketball tournament not even be giving money and just quote unquote awareness charity?
More questions than answers.
This is disgusting. This is one of the grossest things I've ever seen. Maybe we need to take a week off, suspend college basketball for a week.
The amount of neutral site games this year is really annoying.
I did. A couple people did ask because the holidays are coming up next week. Will there be a college basketball episode next week? Do they play college basketball around the holidays, Colby? They take the week off.
They take no, they don't take a week off. I can tell you that. They take a few days off, I believe, because they canceled that. They used to have a tournament. They used to have a tournament on Christmas. They actually punted on that though. I think
the NFL showed
Daytona. Well, I don't think anyone was watching this tournament. They didn't have good schools. It was like, it was like Winthrop playing like Florida Gulf Coast. So I don't even think they thought about the NFL. I bet you they thought about, hey, we're not making any money with this tournament. So they're off from the 24th to the 26th.
I know Colby's made basketball a priority since the football season's basically over. I just curious if we were going to make basketball a priority next week.
Well, I mean, that's up to you guys here, but at least look at this battle we got here in old ACC.
Well, we're going to make football the priority. We will talk college football next week. Basketball TBD. First home game we're going to talk about. And it's 3 p.m. on Saturday, Sean. This is not Colby's favorite card. Clearly, Charlottesville, Virginia. Obviously, it's a home field situation. No, there's no neutral going on in Charlottesville. Virginia laying 14.5 per Colby against Buzz and the Terps. I did. We all know how much I love Buzz and his motivational speeches, his motivational techniques. If you've not seen Buzz talk about the turtle and make analogies to the turtle struggle and the struggle of the Maryland basketball team, it is splendid.
Turtle.
Wait, this is the Buzz Williams spot. You're catching a bunch of points. You're going against a team that is very overrated. I mean, Virginia lost to Butler. We were talking about them earlier and how trash they were. They are at home though. And Maryland has struggled a little bit, although some would say that although they've lost 4 or 5, those are all, if this was the college football playoff, those are good losses. Michigan, Alabama, Gonzaga, Iowa. Only one of them a home game, and that was against Michigan.
How are they only getting 14.5? They
what?
Well, they lost to Iowa by almost 20, the 19
in Iowa.
Yeah, well, this is in Virginia,
well,
right?
That's their neck of the woods. They're not going a weird country club in middle of the country where things are cold as shit and there's nothing else to do. This is an easy handicap. Give me Buzz.
We should mention, and Gary, shout out to Gary in the chat because he's on top of it. Maryland's injury situation: Isaiah Watts, game time decision. Pharrell Payne got injured in the Michigan game. It says game time decision as well. That's a big unknown right there. Like, you're going to need to know that one. But I'll still take the points too. This is a rivalry game. They've been playing since 1912 and they stopped playing for the past, 8 years. What a nice world we live in. This should happen every year, twice. This Virginia, is a great rivalry.
Virginia, the logo also that Colby decided to use for Virginia on the slide. It is straight up Will Ferrell doing rhythmic gymnastics from old school.
Yes.
It's a very interesting choice here.
Oh, you guys didn't even mention my Arkansas Razorback.
That was nice. Either. I think people expect it at this point. It's very nice.
Okay. Yeah.
Buzz is a dog. Oh man, 14.5 feels short though. Give me UVA. They're gonna destroy them.
Yeah, I'll take the points. This is UVA wins by 9.
No. Yeah, UVA wins by 18. Give me Virginia.
There's good people on both sides of this handicap for sure. Auburn, Purdue. We're back to Indy for a little neutral site gimmick. This time it's Auburn traveling up into Purdue country. For those who don't know, Purdue is in Indiana. 3:30 p.m. tip on the West Coast. Purdue projected to be laying 6.5 by Colby. Last time we talked about Purdue, they were hosting Iowa State, and I was very wrong thinking that they were going to handle business there. Iowa State absolutely mollywopped them. I don't even know if that's a word. Only loss on the season for Purdue. Colby, I assume Purdue is the play here, even though we're laying 6.5.
I think it is. They'll have the crowd. Last year, Auburn beat them by 18 points. So I think revenge is on the mind of the Boilermakers. Auburn, to Bruce Pearl's, to Stephen Pearl's credit, a little bit ahead of schedule.
He's not been asked. What's that about?
Little bit ahead of schedule. That is something to note. Is they have played much better ball. Kevin Overton for them is a game time decision for this game. But I just think the revenge Purdue's, a lot of the Purdue's roster was on the team last year. So I think they have this one circled there for revenge against these Auburn Tigers. So I'm going to lay it.
They've gone into like enemy territory once on the season and they lost.
Who? Auburn?
Yeah.
Well, they also played St. John's at a neutral and beat them by 11.
That's not enemy territory. Yeah, that's like one of those kind of island type tournaments just in Vegas.
They already got their first road game out of the way at Arizona.
Absolutely. Yeah. No, I'm just saying that look at the tests. Anytime they've faced a top team, they've gone down. You sprinkle in the road element. You sprinkle in the fact that I'm 100% going to continue to fade Bruce Pearl's kid. There's no way he's actually a good coach.
I'm taking Auburn plus 6.5. I think the SEC is pretty good, and I think this is too many points to give this Auburn Tigers team, who, as Colby said, is a little ahead of schedule.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Give me Purdue again.
Sharp. Taking some dogs here. Feel good.
Yeah, I guess. It always feels good to take a dog until you wake up on Saturday and realize Colby was 4 points off the number, and you're getting shorted. Stanford, Colorado, 5 p.m. on the West Coast Saturday. Another true road game as Stanford heads to Boulder. These teams aren't even in the same conference. Why would they do this? Colorado -1. Have we talked about Colorado or Stanford this year, Sean or Colby?
I do not. Maybe Colorado against Providence early in the year, but yeah.
Damn it! Now I have to bleep that out. All right.
But these are two good stories here. Kyle Smith has got Stanford playing good ball. They're 9-2, and the Buffs, Tad Boyle's 10-1 their one loss was at Colorado State. I think that's when we talked Colorado. Actually,
you're right. We did talk that game.
Yeah. Where that was set up. That was a booby trap they're walking into right there. But this game's pretty fire. Now I will say this: Colorado played last night, and
just a reminder, this is in Phoenix.
God damn it, Colby!
Did I fuck this one up?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's in Phoenix.
Oh my god. What's going on with these road games?
They're destroying the
There
sport.
Goes my whole elevation handicap.
Yeah. That goes my handicap too. Now give me Stanford. I think Stanford's gonna get them. Yeah.
On a neutral, I think you got to go Stanford here.
Yeah, I think although Colorado did win that Palm Springs tournament.
Yeah,
this is their second. They're doing another tournament. It's ridiculous.
I mean, it's kind of Palm Springs and Arizona.
No, actually,
very similar.
Never mind. After further analysis, give me Colorado. They've done well in these weird neutral tournaments.
I'll stick with Stanford. Colorado's a young team. They're just down. It's right around the holidays, and we think they're gonna be missing their family's food, all that shit.
He's stretching.
Look, they are an incredibly young team.
Turkey roast. I'm in Phoenix, Arizona for some reason. Why are they playing this game in Phoenix? No one's going to be at this
dumb. Game. 0 people will be at this game.
What's the point of it? What's the goal?
I don't get, but it's because it's a doubleheader. There's another one at Phoenix. I didn't realize it was a doubleheader. I just assumed it was a random one-off.
So sad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me Colorado. All that being said,
give me Stanford. I think Stanford's playing better ball right now.
Kramer, what are you doing?
I was just reviewing some of the names on the Colorado roster. Bang Ott Dak. So, there's a guy with the last name Rancic.
I think he's our Uber Eats driver, Bang Kong Dak.
Oh man, some of the names, it's like, come on, guys, these aren't real names. Give me Colorado.
Oh, you're on Colorado. Any reason?
Now this is coming off very little actual preparation or handicapping, but it does seem like this could be a Colorado looks a lot better off the bus kind of game. And maybe it shows up on the board in the glass. I know Stanford, good rebounding team as well. We'll see. Can't take Stanford. They've done a lot of wrong. Here's my I'll give some candid transparency. I've been doing a lot of deep diving into government programs over the 40s through 70s. Stanford has a lot of blood on their hands.
Oh wow.
Texas Tech Duke, we're in Manhattan for the. I assume this is being played at the Garden, 5 p.m. on Saturday.
This is the one not for 9/11.
So yeah, so these
this is
not,
actually for the Saudis.
Wait, so that's interesting. Imagine playing in a tournament.
They could have done a double
weekend.
header. They could have done a double header perfectly here.
They're raising money against 9/11.
That is messed up. Texas Tech and Duke, more blood on. I mean, do we know that Duke wasn't involved? I mean, how did the steel melt? Blue Devil. You got a lot of questions to answer. Duke laying a projected 8 points here against Texas Tech in a building that they've historically also performed. I mean, they have a large sample size because they played here a lot, but they've also performed pretty well in the building. Colby.
Yeah, I'm kind of like Texas Tech is a team that they haven't had a good bench this year, and they've been reluctant to go to it. And when they do, it's been pretty trash. Duke's the real deal, so Duke will have the crowd too. So
Big time.
I will lay it with Duke.
You look at Texas Tech, lost to Arkansas on a neutral, lost to Purdue on a neutral, lost at Illinois. They have not shown up. To your point, Colby, did it on the bench, makes sense. Not going to show up on the road. The Devils, I am messing with the Devil. Give me Duke laying the 8. And Duke's defense really good, 3rd in the nation, defensive efficiency. Kramer, what are you doing? Chalk as usual.
Yep. Duke chalk. They have height advantage, athletic advantage, pretty much everything but experience. Like this is one of those. But I think just playing in this building, having the experience,
and I believe it's Duke's 2nd or 3rd time playing at the Garden this year.
Well, that's my point. Like there is something to the idea that everyone talks about how magical it is. They've done well over their time. They played Kansas there, and I believe they that was it. They played Kansas there, okay. So and they did well, 78-66. So yeah, lay the big number. Fun trivia. Did you know, Sean? Duke has the 2nd longest winning streak in the country after Nebraska, who was on a 15-game winning streak. Duke is tied with 3 other teams. Who are those teams on 11-game winning streaks?
Michigan.
Michigan's on 10. Colby, you want to guess?
I'm just assuming Arizona.
Arizona's also on 10.
Iowa State.
Iowa State is on 11.
It's someone that's either played 11 games last year or won the NIT. Who won the NIT again? It was
no, it's Vanderbilt.
No, Vanderbilt. Yeah.
And there's one more. Colby, you're going to be disappointed with yourself. The Red Hawks.
Oh,
from
I knew they were
Oxford,
undefeated.
Ohio.
I didn't know they had 11 though.
They are 11-0.
Travis Lexington Steele doing it.
Now we know. 5:30 p.m. on the West Coast. We have Xavier and Georgetown. Georgetown laying 4.5. This one's in DC. Is it a home game?
It is.
Okay.
Sort of. It's the one. It's the Wizard Stadium.
But it's they play half.
It's
their
not on
there.
campus. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys see Xavier just get embarrassed last night? The biggest loss in the history of the Cintas Center. We were on Creighton on the college basketball experience. Subscribe, tell your friends. So Richard Pitino, after he beat Cincinnati, I don't know if you guys caught this.
41-point loss. That's insane.
Yeah. So after he beat Cincinnati, what was that, a week ago, 2 weeks ago? He did rack up a bar tab on him for all the people at the restaurant he was at, which is pretty awesome. Great way to win the community. Not a good way to win the community, losing all-time worst record or loss at home in the history of that stadium. They're all over the place, man. But Georgetown at the same time, Georgetown's dinged up. They have like three guys out that could potentially play. One guy plays major minutes. The other guys all contribute as well. So this is kind of a. I'm going to say Georgetown Ed Cooley. I think is further along with the program than Xavier with Pitino in year one. But you kind of like the spot in a way of like, man, they just lost by 40 some points at home. But I think Georgetown's playing a little bit better basketball right now. So give me the Hoyas at home to take down Xavier. They need to get the
this
crowd.
is tough because I would normally just be all over Georgetown here. Laying the 4.5 seems fairly easy, but Xavier coming off a historic loss is kind of interesting. But they're still on the road, so I'll go Georgetown. But I am worried about a massive get up spot for Xavier here.
Yeah, Xavier laid a huge egg last time they went on their only other road game against Iowa. Not their first road game here against Georgetown, but I'm also going to take Georgetown. They weren't good away from home. Also worth noting, Georgetown will have a total of 9 home games before the clock turns to 2026. Only 2 of them will be on campus. 7 are at the Capital One Arena. If you're selling the building out, okay. And I understand Georgetown, they have a huge alumni base and the alumni base has a lot of money. But my God, if you're not selling out the arena, what are you doing?
Yeah, this shit's been empty, man.
Grew up a Georgetown fan.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ed Cooley. Maybe this is the first step on the way to being all the way back. Boise State. What, you got something, Colby?
No. I was just gonna say, I just think that Georgetown, they're further along as far as like you look at they rebound the ball better. They're actually really good at not turning the ball over. I think those things will all matter in that win there.
So crazy. They're the number 1 team in the country in protecting the ball in turnover percentage. So pretty interesting nugget there. Boise State, Nevada. We're heading to Reno, 7 p.m. on the West Coast. Boise State laying 2.5 on the road here.
Let's talk a little bit about this one because both these teams, obviously it was quite the joke on social media when Hawaii Pacific Life Insurance beat Boise State in the opener.
No, wait, did that game actually that count? That game counted, right?
It did 79-78 on the opening night. But man, Boise State has caught fire recently. Wins over Wichita State, Butler,
St. Mary's,
St. Mary's. Yeah, sticking it to Duquesne by 22. Sorry, Bet Detective. And Nevada in similar vein. Nevada out the gate was trash, man. I mean, like losing to UC Davis, losing to Santa Clara by 15, getting stomped on by Washington, and then all of a sudden they beat San Francisco. They beat UC San Diego, who we really like this year. Washington State and that same Duquesne team. So they've both gotten red hot at the right times. But I this is one where I'm going to trust that Boise's playing a little bit better basketball right now. The only thing is the St. Mary's is such a big win. It really improved their net ranking that you wonder if this is a letdown spot, but I think their team is just more experienced than Nevada's. So I'm going to take a shot on Boise here on the road in the Bat Cave. Remember Steve Alford was complaining about how many bats were in the stadium.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think Boise State, they had almost a full week they're going to have almost a full week off that nice win. And they're not going to be worried about sucking wind at Nevada's elevation. Nevada, of course, aka Reno, 4505, Boise State 2700. So not a huge shift. Nevada.
Yeah.
No, you're embarrassing yourself.
Nevada. Add it up.
Nevada.
Add
it up. You don't.
That's
odd
inaccurate.
It up.
That's inaccurate.
Nevada.
You add it up. You don't odd it up.
Nevada. I'm with Colby. Give me Boise State laying the 2.5. They're just they're
better team.
They're the red hot team.
Better team. Now. I mean, and who they ran into USC and
they still have your boy Andrew Meadows.
Which
really that guy's still in the league?
Still there.
I think he's cleaned himself up though. So he's a pretty good player. So he got a lot of money. That changes people. You know what I mean? I'm just saying he still has the specs. He doesn't have some of the other elements around the specs that made him an interesting character.
He did struggle against St. Mary's though. Only 4 points against St. Mary's, but you go back. This guy was getting double digits most of the season. St. Mary's struggled. Yeah.
We're laying the 2.5 with Boise State, San Diego State, Arizona.
This is in Phoenix.
This is the second of the doubleheader in Phoenix, 7:30 p.m. on the West Coast. San Diego State catching 11 per Colby because he
way too short.
Arizona is one of the best teams in the country. Colby,
I mean, let's just go through these 10 wins, guys. Beat Florida, the reigning national champs. That was in Vegas. Beat UCLA in LA.
Yep.
Right. Beat UConn at UConn.
Yeah,
right?
that's a nice win. Granted, it was not on campus as you would. Oh no, this was on.
That
campus.
was on campus.
Apologies.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then they beat Auburn by 30. Right. Then they go to Alabama and win by 21.
Not a true home game, but yes.
I mean, Birmingham is still, come on. I mean,
They're tested.
Dude, name me anyone out of their first 10 or 11 games that have beaten Florida, UCLA, UConn, Auburn, and Alabama. And most of these are by double digits. What are we talking about here? What are we talking about?
San Diego. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I actually have no idea other than if you believe that San Diego State's defense can give them trouble, which seems unlikely. Maybe they can turn them over. That would be the thing that pops off the most if you're just looking at the match.
11
matchup.
does feel a little. Is this a projected number of 11?
Yes.
Yeah. Now
Yeah,
I will
feel like
say
it's
San
gonna be
Diego
like
State.
14.
One of the best times to take San Diego State is when they're a heavy dog because they do the Tony Bennett shit where you're basically running four corners offense. It's similar vein, with the shot clock. But I'm saying so like you have limited possessions, but
If we're calling this at 11, I'll take Arizona.
Make it bigger.
I feel like we should make this like 14.
Torvik has 14. Ken Pom has 14.
Yeah, come on, let's call it 14.
And that's crazy because they have Arizona like 50th in the nation.
I see what Colby's doing.
I've lost respect. I've lost respect for those guys.
So 14 points. Do you still like Arizona? Because San Diego State can hit some
I'll
threes.
take the Aztecs at that point. I'll take the Aztecs.
Come on.
Point. Yeah,
I'm with you. SDSU plus 14. That's way too much. They're going to be up for this game.
Which logo is better, Sean?
Oh, that Aztecs logo is awesome. I mean, the Arizona one's really cool. I would like that on a t-shirt, kind of like a Grateful Dead vibe, but the Aztecs logo is badass.
Yeah.
You're ready to just sacrifice a human on top of that temple there.
What's that cat up to over there? Also worth
Cat's
noting,
about to steal your catalytic converter, sell for crack.
Part of the handicap here is this has been a strong couple weeks for Justin Decker.
Oh yeah.
Phillip Rivers comes out of retirement. Phillip Rivers throws a touchdown pass. He's in attendance. The Chargers defeat and end the season of the Kansas City Chiefs. They take Patrick Mahomes out of the field with an injury. Give me San Diego State plus the 14.
Oh wow, Ryan, rare not taking the chance.
I was just laying out all the reasons why it's been turning up Decker. So
it is the season of Decker. Hey, of course, if you guys haven't signed up already, get over on Novig, promo code SGPN, available in a bunch of states. Great way to get down on college basketball, NFL, college football, the college football playoff, sides, totals, props. They have it all over on Novig, America's #1 sports prediction market. Great prices. If you got an odds screen, a lot of times the best prices you find right over on Novig. If you don't have a Novig account, do us and yourself a favor. Sign up with Novig. Use our promo code SGPN. Spend $5. You get $50. That's right. Novig, Novig. Promo code SGPN. And we're also brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Get over on Underdog. Get in on the Underdog Pick'em. I mean, they are doing this this crazy holiday run. Of course, use promo code SGPN. Play $5, get $75 in bonus funds. 50% site-wide boost today only, and every day between now and the end of the year, they're hooking you up with gifts, boosts, gimme picks. I mean, this is just a crazy way to get back to the Underdog customers. Love those guys. Use that promo code SGPN. Get started today. Play $5, get $75 in bonus funds.
And I even got you something over here, man. Nick Boyd.
Okay,
they have the Wisconsin Villanova game. Nick Boyd, 24.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Nick Boyd has been balling out, averaging 20.2 points per game, and he averages 3 boards and 3.5 assists. So just right there, I'm going to take the higher on that against Villanova there, and then let's go to.
You got some on the other side.
Well, I didn't see Nova stuff, but there's the Pepperdine Long Beach State game tonight, right? So let's jump over to what is this guy's first name again? Dozick. They're the forward.
Danilo.
First name. Yeah.
Danilo Dozic. And shout out to the Pepperdine Waves. I once saw on my Southwest flight. We were on that.
There we
flight,
go.
right?
There we go. Let's take the higher 3.5 boards against Long Beach State.
Whoa.
Long Beach State's offense is not prolific.
It's a deep play. It's a deep play. And this is great. I'm using one of my profit boosts. Thank you, Colby. Little bonus there. Of course, always love a good boost. And of course, Nick Boyd higher 24.5 PRA. Danilo Dozic higher 3.5 rebounds. $100 entry returns you $371 with that boost there. Underdog Fantasy promo code SGPN.
Similar to Danilo Gallinari, maybe.
Probably, yeah.
All right, we got some Sunday games to talk about. We're the 21st, which. My God, I mean, this is diabolical. Going head to head with NFL on Sunday, ballsy. Although I like the 9 a.m. kick here or tip in Hershey, Pennsylvania. So they're playing a neutral site game in Hershey between Penn State and Pitt.
What are they hitting the park?
Penn State,
Hershey's chocolate. Hershey's. If you ever been to Hershey Park, you know the song I'm singing.
What brought so as a young Penn State lane projected 1.5 here against Pitt in Hershey. As a young person growing up in New Jersey, I never went to Hershey Park for the park. It was
a bunch of concerts.
It was like I was there for a band thing. I was there for a sports thing.
You were in the band?
I was in the band at a point.
What instrument did you play? Colby,
We've definitely talked about this.
Did you know we were hanging out with a band geek
I
the
had no
entire
idea.
time?
Dude, do me a favor and throw your cup of coffee on him.
It was
Right?
like
Tuba guy? What'd you play?
a trumpet, and it was like I don't even remember the reason we were out there, but that was one of the reasons. Then sports was the other reason. So
Kramer, known trumpet player. Hey, you learn something every day.
Didn't really, it kind of fizzled out once sports got a little bit more serious. But
I don't get.
Why do we not know this?
No,
Why do we not know this?
we have 100% talked about this on the podcast before. Feels a little bit like
This is news to me.
Okay.
One time in band
Sean,
camp.
when he's leaving the table today, can you trip him? Can you trip him and knock him down to the ground?
I mean, good luck.
Say,
good luck, both of you. Good luck to both of you.
Play a note here, little bitch. Right?
I mean, again,
He's got to polish his trumpet. Let's hurry up and get through this.
well versed in multiple things. But yeah, good luck. Good luck tripping me. Good luck trying to put me in something.
Throw your coffee on him right now. Throw your coffee on him right now, Sean.
Fuck you
Hold
up.
on. He's got to play hot cross buns, Colby. Let's. Dude. I'm Kramer. Dude.
I think that's more of a low level
Recorder?
if you don't know how to play an
We need
instrument.
Sean. We need a trumpet sound on the soundboard.
Oh yes, I gotta get one.
We have one. It's called the NFL theme music. You're making fun of the NFL theme music.
We're not allowed to play
Working
that
you right
anymore.
into a pretzel.
We're
Right
not
now.
allowed to play that one.
And feel free to go look this up. People that can read music, there is a direct correlation to intelligence. So
Okay. Well, congrats.
oh, you're making fun of musicians. I understand.
Gonna get a big dish of beef chow mein.
Very intelligent lyrics.
That's a great tune. It's a great tune.
We need to get you to cut a theme song for us, right?
No, I don't play anymore. I haven't played an instrument in 30 years.
Sean, for Christmas, can we get him the trumpet? They say part of your 40s is reconnecting with your inner child, right?
Oh, yeah.
So, let's go.
No, I mean, I think I stopped playing for a reason. I found it to not be that interesting, and sports was more interesting.
Okay.
Yeah. Now I had intended
Or those
to
kids
learn.
smush those sandwiches up against your face in lunch, huh?
No, that definitely didn't happen. I mean, I will say I started. I thought maybe since I knew how to read music that at some point I would learn guitar. Did not ever do that though. Anyway, we're in Hershey, Pennsylvania, not for a band competition, but for some reason, why would they play this game here?
Why not? The college basketball is all about playing games in random places.
Yeah, they've changed I told you this because they get an extra data point. It's all stupid. It's all stupid. Look, Pitt's fucking terrible. They just won by 40.
Yeah.
We cashed on that against Binghamton, that golf course. But Penn State, Mike Rhodes silently 8-3. They've lost 2 straight, man. They should have beat Michigan State, had them on the ropes. I think Penn State's a better team. I think Penn State's going to stick it to them. Give me the Nittany Lions.
This is lock potential. I don't know why this number's that short. Penn State all day. They're a much better team. They should have the crowd. Give me Penn State. Kramer, what are you doing?
Disagree completely with you two.
Really?
Give me Pitt.
Why do you?
His trumpet play of the day. He's upset. He's upset. Sean. Quickly, shut his computer.
I'll
shut
sit
his
here
computer.
and
Throw it on the ground.
for any sort of accomplishment from either one of you, outside of losing by 100 points in a rec basketball game.
Play at Hershey Park as the trumpet.
It's not.
What place did you get in?
One of us is sharing things about themselves. The other 2 are sitting there looking like fucking buffoons with zero skill or contribution to this world,
this country,
or this country.
I serve this brave country playing trumpet at Hershey Park. You never struck me as a trumpet guy, Kramer. It's just surprising.
I mean, I don't know about your school, but they forced us to do band or choir. Did you not have that? You had to be in the band or in choir.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
Nope.
So I'm sure maybe you would have chosen singing.
No.
Maybe. Probably not.
My
Probably
dad
not.
told me long ago, son, you're not going to be a pussy. All right?
Yeah, exactly. That's why I was in the band. You A or B. Choose your door wisely. Ole Miss, NC State. We're heading to Raleigh, North Carolina, 10 a.m. on the West Coast. Well, I mean, this is a very clear reaction from 2 losers. I mean, this is what we're dealing with.
I'm trying to power through.
Sean, you think John Madden played in the band? I don't think so, right?
No, come on. He was like one of those guys blowing through the band in Stanford.
Yeah.
Kramer ran onto the field and he got truck sticked.
Also not true.
So many things make sense now. So many things that make sense. Now I understand why he loves Eli Manning.
Oh God, you guys are fucked. John Madden was a trumpet player.
No. Shut up.
Yep. He played in his college band.
No.
Uh-oh.
Nah, come on. It was probably like a polka thing. No,
No.
this is a different John Madden.
I just checked AI.
This is John Madden, the conductor.
No,
right?
John Madden, famous football coach and played trumpet.
Where are you getting this?
No.
This is nonsense.
This is JohnMaddenConductor.com.
No.
Yes.
No. It may be confusing 2 different John Maddens, but I'm seeing that John Madden was both a football coach and a trumpet player.
No. I see it right here. No, the legendary NFL coach and broadcaster John Madden did not ever play in a band.
Yeah, come on, Kramer.
I mean, again,
now you're disgracing John Madden.
No. You brought him up. What
Who
are you
really
talking
hates
about?
America?
Well, I mean, first of all, John Madden is dead. John Madden also brought more music to this world through his video game than anything.
It's true. Legend. All right. Ole Miss, NC State. Let's go. Colby, what are you doing? NC State's favored by 5 at home in Raleigh.
I'll let you unclass losers make your pick first.
This is actually in Greensboro, North Carolina.
God damn it, Colby. Why are they playing in Greensboro? What is with the college basketball?
Wake Forest. Okay, at least Wake Forest is playing at home the next game. I don't understand this. I'm on NC State. Did you see Will Wade yell at his team after they won by 40? He's shitting on his whole team after they won by 40. Chris Beard and Ole Miss.
Good thing or a bad thing?
No, I think it's a good thing. And Chris Beard and Ole Miss have been phony this year, man. They've been playing with their food in all their games. So I think NC State's the play there. Yeah, let's go.
No, I like SEC for the most part, but Ole Miss, you're right, Colby. They've struggled when they play decent opponents. So NC State's the play. Kramer, what are you doing?
Who plays in this arena? Why did they stop everything? We need to play in the same arena as the UNC Greensboro Spartans, the Carolina Cobras, the Carolina Cowboys, and the Greensboro Gargoyles of the
I've actually been to that stadium, I think.
It's the home stadium. All you need to know is it's the home stadium of the Carolina Cowboys of the professional bull riding organization.
Sean,
Give me NC State.
Sean, Richard Gere played the trumpet in high school.
Oh, really? Okay.
Well, that would probably be a bad example. But I mean, again, I'll sit and wait. Feel free to share any.
Richard Gere also sat and wait.
Feel free to share anything that you accomplished in your life. Vanderbilt.
Oh, we have the #1 NFL gambling podcast, right?
Yeah, I talked about my Tecmo Super Bowl medallion, which is in the other room.
Come on,
all right. I got hardware. All right?
That's a fair accomplishment. That's about it, though. Vanderbilt -5.5. Wake at home. We think. Vanderbilt
this one's actually at home. This one's actually at home. This is on the C-Dub. This is a great game, actually. Vanderbilt hasn't lost yet. This has got to be the one, right? They should have lost to Memphis last night. That game was fantastic. In overtime, they ended up winning by 7 in overtime. But man, it took everything for them to get the game to overtime. I think they just win a big rivalry game against Memphis. Memphis has had their number lately. They're going to Winston-Salem. Wake Forest has been a strange team, but man, they should have beaten Michigan. They're one of the only teams that should have beat Michigan, or probably the only team that should have beat Michigan. So give me Steve Forbes and Wake to show up here against Vandy.
I'm with Colby. Vandy's been red hot and haven't lost a game, but this is a back-to-back road game, off an OT game. They're just due for a loss. And Wake's solid. Wake as a home dog is pretty appealing. I think they're live on the money line. Kramer.
Couple things. Vanderbilt does shoot a lot of threes. That's what Wake does really well, defending the 3-point line. And I would also, potentially an issue with the Wake defense. We'll see how it goes. Potentially. I'm just going to keep disagreeing with you idiots. Give me Vanderbilt laying the 5.
Sean, Jeffrey Epstein, he played
known trumpet player.
Be careful with AI, Colby. That might be code for something else. I'd be very, very careful on what Jeffrey Epstein's up to. Gonzaga laying 12.5 against Oregon. We're in Portland. I'm guessing this isn't a home game.
Hitler played the harmonica and trumpet. Just a little known fact.
Wow. Well, you lose.
My dog.
You two feel free to share your feel free to share your loser take first, and I'll go second. Is now a good time to bring up my record in college basketball this year? #1 compared to you two fucking idiots.
What? You got me by 2 games. Come on.
What do you mean?
It's a long season.
#1.
You're right. You are number one.
one.
It's a rough week last week.
Yeah, it was.
Right, so expose your loser pick so I can do the opposite.
I'm on. What do we call this line at again?
12.5. You made it. 12.5.
Yeah.
How do you fade Gonzaga?
It's a big number though. That's a big number. I'll take the Ducks. Altman's woken them up over the past couple games. He always gets better as the season goes along. Zags win by 9 or 10. Give me the Ducks and the points.
Yeah, I mean, he woke him up against UC Davis and Portland. Good luck.
Confidence.
Give me Gonzaga.
You're taking Gonzaga, right?
Oh yeah.
This is a semi-away game. Did we mention that or?
It's in Portland.
It's Portland.
We all know that Oregon plays in. Well, some of us know that Oregon plays in Eugene.
I'm with Colby. I think this is. I grade this as a home dog here, and yeah. Give me
home dog.
Well, they're essentially playing at home. Portland. Your fellow musicians are going to be there. A lot of junkies rolling into town. Give me Oregon plus the points. Quack, quack, quack. All right. Time for 3 locks and a dog. Colby, do you want to go? Kramer, do you want to go first? First chair over there?
No, it would be easier if I just heard what you guys.
For band.
I was never first chair.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Colby, your first chair in this band.
Give me let's go with okay, focus. We'll go with Purdue's going to get revenge on Auburn. Lay the 6.5. This is their moment. All right.
Okay.
Then let's Carolina over Ohio State. Lay the 4.5 there. The third lock will be give me Wisconsin against Nova on Friday.
Yeah, it's a tough spot for him. What do you like
The
for a dog?
It's Wake Forest going to storm that court. Going to storm that. Well, actually, who knows these days? But I think Wake can win that thing outright.
Yeah, I like that as well. All right, so lock number 1, give me Penn State 1.5, way too short. Give me lock number 2, Wake 5.5. I think they're live on the money line, but I do like that 5.5. And then let's see here. I like them for the money line. Oh, do I take Wisconsin? You know what? Boise State. I mean, I get the Nevada take there, but give me Boise State laying 2.5, and I'll tell you who's going to win outright. Give me Arkansas on the money line. I think that's they're a live dog there, and you will never forget that big win. Give me Arkansas on the money line, doing it for the victims of 9/11. Kramer, what do you got?
None of you idiots took Duke. Lay the points there.
It's a good take.
Let me also let's see. Where can I fade you idiots?
I hear they have a great band.
Yeah, feel free. Keep piling on, Colby. It's literally the thing that separates your precious college sports from professional sports.
Wow. That is tough, Colby. You do like bands.
Well, if you 100%. If you knew the history of the NFL, every team used to have a band.
Kramer, what are your other locks?
I'm also going to be locking up. Let's see. Do we want Jimmy Georgetown?
Laying the 4.5.
And give me Arkansas.
Georgetown laying the 4.5. Arkansas plus 5.5. And your money line dog.
Actually, scratch Arkansas. Give me Gonzaga laying the points against Oregon. For my dog, I really want to take Buzz, but I'll also take NC. I'll also take Arkansas.
Arkansas on the money line. All right. Great concert. Podcast. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Kramer, we got a double header. We're going to be talking props with CJ here later this afternoon. Of course, check out the college experience, all things college basketball and football.
When the trumpet fades.
Okay. We'll check that out. And of course, appreciate everyone tuning in. As always, and of course,
thank you for participating in the Sports Gambling Podcast.
For Sports Gambling Podcast, I'm Sean, second the money greenies, Ryan.
Worst of luck.
Kramer, let it ride.